Good Thursday morning, friends. I'm meteorologist Ashley Ruiz. It is 10:13, so if you see this a little later, be sure to go to our website, brproud.com, and on the free BR Proud app for the latest information. So we are tracking heavy rain across the area. We have active alerts out there. Flash flood warnings are in effect all the way from southwest Mississippi to the coast. This is where we've had the heaviest rain over the last several hours, and given the fact that we just had so much rain the last several days, it's not taking much to see some flash flooding. Here's a live view from our tower cam. Again, it's 10:13. You can see dark skies out there. The rain is letting up a little bit, but we have some heavy rain moving across south central and southeastern Louisiana. I wanted to show you the winds because right now they're pretty strong, especially to our southeast. We have a coastal flood advisory in place for our area. Notice that dark teal color, that is a coastal flood advisory, coastal flood warning for extreme southeastern Louisiana and the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Now, our areas surrounding Lake Maurepas and Lake Pontchartrain, as well as the immediate coast, are under a coastal flood advisory until this weekend, and this means that we could have some inundation between 1 and 2 feet during high tide, so that will certainly be the case. So the southeast winds are just pushing all this water into the lakes and on along the coast of southeastern Louisiana. So this water is being pushed onshore on top of all that heavy rain that we've seen, and this is causing some backwater flooding issues. So that's going to be the case especially near Lake Maurepas, where we have some of the swollen rivers and creeks. So this is going to lead to some additional issues. So a heads up, this is going to be the case through Friday night. So please avoid all flooded areas. Don't cross barricades. Know where you are and if this is going to impact your area. So again, we are dealing with some heavy rain. As I mentioned, flash flood warnings are in effect through this afternoon. We have heavy rain moving across the area, and this is going to be the case for the next several hours. Notice again, we have some pockets of moderate to heavy rain, mainly east of Baton Rouge through Shenandoah right now, and then pushing into eastern Ascension Parish, closer toward the coast as well. Some stronger thunderstorms are approaching Hammond and near the I-55 corridor. We've already had about 1 to 2 inches, maybe 1 to 3 inches of rainfall just this morning. I'll actually show you on the accumulation just to kind of show you guys what we've been dealing with. So about 3 inches of rain. There's already some reports of flash flooding, and so a flash flood warning was issued by the National Weather Service. Normally they'll say radar estimated, but this new report from emergency managers, they are confirming that flash flooding is occurring and ongoing, or it's expected to begin. So this is why they've already gone and issued that flash flood warning and extended it until 1 o'clock. So again, between 1 to 2 inches of rain, some locally higher amounts you see there, between 1 and 3 inches closer to that number for these areas. So flash flooding is ongoing. So be sure, again, avoid all flooded areas, and just know that flash flooding will be an issue as the day goes on. Here's another look at the radar. I'll show you some of where the heaviest rain is, but keep in mind this may be outdated by the time you see this a little later, so you can go onto our website and find the interactive radar. Make sure you check the radar before you head out this morning or this afternoon. Slaughter seeing some heavy rain through Denham Springs, Livingston. So it's pockets of heavy rain. It's not widespread heavy rain, but we have a moderate and a slight risk for excessive rainfall today, so areas shaded in red and yellow and even just the green. That's where we could have the heaviest of rainfall, and again, flash flooding will be a concern. Here's a broad view of the current flash flood warnings in effect. Keep in mind, a flash flood warning means flash flooding is ongoing or imminent. A flash flood watch, which we have in place for the entire portion of the southern portion of the state, even into portions of North Louisiana, sit under a flash flood watch. That's in effect through this evening. We can see an additional 2 to 4 inches of rain with locally higher amounts. So we could easily pick up, again, double these amounts, maybe even triple if you get caught under a very strong thunderstorm or even a training thunderstorms. Not just that, we also have a low-end risk for a few spin-up tornadoes. So the Storm Prediction Center went ahead and issued a marginal risk for severe weather, again, mainly for the potential for some gusty wind as well as maybe a brief spin-up tornado for those areas in green. But we've already had a tornado warning. We had some rotation within a storm. That was for East Feliciana, so not inside that marginal risk. So don't completely focus on that green zone. Just know that the potential is there for us to see some rotating thunderstorms or even thunder showers a little later. So stay weather aware. Make sure you have multiple ways to receive warnings. Now, full disclosure, I will tell you the models have been struggling with the storms the last few days, including this morning, but it is showing, I just wanted to show you how the storms could look this afternoon. Becoming scattered, numerous, will likely see some redevelopment into the afternoon and into the late night hours and possibly into our Friday as well. So I put a 50% chance for rain on Friday. I do think areas mainly west of I-55 will get some rain. A little closer to I-55 in areas to the east will likely see lower rain chances. And this is all because we'll have a ridge of high pressure starting to build across the region, and that's going to help push all of this moisture back to the west. And so eventually we will dry out, but it's going to take a little while before we get to dry out. Meanwhile, in the tropics, I know this is not what you want to hear, but this is a friendly reminder that hurricane season is here. It officially begins on June 1st, but we've seen storms develop before the official start of hurricane season the last several seasons. So this the National Hurricane Center is now giving invest 90% chance for development within the next 5 days, likely to become a subtropical system tomorrow, and that would be our first named storm on the list. So Ana would be the first name. But keep in mind, this is not going to affect the United States. Just a friendly reminder that, again, hurricane season is here. We're about to officially be here. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Again, stay weather aware. We have that flash flood risk today. It is going to be breezy. Again, coastal flooding will be a concern. And then Friday, we could see some bouts of heavy rain, but rain coverage shouldn't be as widespread, more scattered to numerous. And then Saturday and Sunday, Saturday may wake up to a few showers for our western areas, but things will quiet down, clear out. We'll have a pretty nice weekend overall. It is just going to be on the hot side. Monday and Tuesday flirting with 90, and then we stay dry at least until Wednesday of next week. So to stay ahead of the game, stay ahead of any flooding that we do see today or any strong storms, go ahead and download our free BR Proud app. You can get push notifications to your phone if there are any new watches or warnings in place. And it will be a great tool to have, especially if you need to check out the radar before you get on the roads. And it's been a mess, needless to say, on the roads. We've had road closures. We still have reports of high water around the area. You can find a full list of all the road closures and such on our website. Again, brproud.com and our free BR Proud app. I am still seeing some reports of some flooding, probably due to backwater flooding, on Burbank and Highland and Seguin. High water is there, but the roads are passable at this time. Also, I'm seeing a report of flooding little ways down on Burbank at South Kenilworth Parkway. Also, Highland Road is closed at Casa Colina Court, just east of PQ, until noon for tree removal from storms. Also, Old Perkins is closed at Bayou Manchac due to flooding. Also seeing some flooding near Bluff Road at Bluff Oaks Avenue. So keep in mind, lots of reports of high water. So you can, again, find a full list of all those on our website, brproud.com, free BR Proud app. Go ahead and so you can stay ahead of the game, because unfortunately we probably will still have some flash flooding out there, some high water. So again, stay weather aware, have multiple ways to receive warnings, and again, you can find the latest information. We'll have team coverage on our website, brproud.com, and the free BR Proud app. So take care, and we'll see you soon.